Aloha, brothers and sisters of Teamsters Local 996. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for taking the time out and watching these training videos. Knowledge is power, and this is the main goal of having these training videos. Knowledge of who we are, knowledge of our history, knowledge of our contracts, knowledge of how to read it, knowledge of how to file a grievance. It's up to each one of us to strive to become more knowledgeable about our union. And with this knowledge, it will equate to a powerful union. If you have any questions or comments, please log on to our website. We'd love to hear from you. Again, on behalf of Teamsters Local 996 and the Executive Board, thank you for watching these training videos.
What is a Grievance is a 3-part training video series. Let's focus on its first part titled Violation of the Collective Bargaining Agreement. If you're a shop steward and watching this training video, it's imperative that when speaking with members, be quick to listen and slow to speak. If we don't listen to our members, then how can we know what the problems are? And if we don't know or understand the problems, then how can we address them? Remember, quick to listen, slow to speak. You are about to observe 3 different video scenarios concerning the violation of the collective bargaining agreement. Notice there are 3 simple but extremely important things you must consider. 1. What is the problem or allegation? 2. Investigate. And 3. Did it violate the contract? Let's begin with this first scenario. Violation of the collective bargaining agreement.
Thanks, Wendy, for meeting with me today. I want to file a grievance. I believe, according to the contract, I should be making $20 an hour, but I notice I'm only making $19.
And what position do you have with the company?
I'm a loader.
And how long have you been working for the company?
I've been here for about a little over a year now, 14 months, maybe more.
14 months. How come you didn't come to me sooner?
Kevin explains to Wendy that he never really looked at his paycheck except for how much he takes home, but he noticed this time that he was making $1 less than he should. Shop steward Wendy has gone through the contract and then shows Kevin the heading in the CBA that says New Hire and how it pertains to his situation, and then explains its language.
Okay, Kevin, I had a chance to go over the collective bargaining agreement, which we also know as the contract. So I looked specifically under the New Hire because it's specific to your situation. So what I did read is that for the first 12 months, you should be making $19 an hour. And then after the 12 months, you should be making the $20 an hour.
Oh, I didn't know that. Is there still a violation?
Yes, there still is a violation. So what I need to do is I need to set up a meeting with management to go over the violation on the CBA, and then we can try and get your back pay for those few months.
So there is a violation to the CBA. Wendy will speak to the company to correct Kevin's pay status. In this next scenario, employee Winnie is meeting with shop steward Kimo and explains that the manager denied her right to take vacation. Winnie has 3 weeks she can use and wants to take the last 2 weeks in December and the first week of January off, so she would not have to work on Christmas and New Year's.
How long have you been working for this company?
You know, Kimo, I have been working for this company for quite some time now, a little over 12 years.
12 years, you say? Do you know how much vacation time you have saved up in the bank?
I don't have the exact number, but I know I have more than enough.
Well, that's good to know. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go review the contract and we'll meet later today.
Kimo then reviews the contract, and under the vacation section it states, employees with 10 years of service or more are entitled to 3 weeks of vacation a year. Preference taking vacation is based on company seniority. Only 1 employee in each department can take a vacation at a time, and doubling up is prohibited in the same department. Kimo then meets with management about Winnie's concern, and the manager explains that another employee has 35 years with the company and works in the same department as Winnie and has signed up for the exact same dates that Winnie wanted also. Management then reiterates what Kimo already knows from reading the contract, that no 2 employees from the same department can take off at the same time.
So, Minnie, I met and talked with management, and at this time, there is no violation to the contract.
Kimo then shows Winnie in the contract that her being denied her request for vacation time is not a violation of the CBA.
At least now I know. And Kimo, thank you so much for resolving this quickly. I really appreciate it.
Well, you're welcome. And in the future, if you have any other concerns, please don't hesitate to contact me.
In this situation, there was no violation. Riley has been accused by management for damaging equipment in the processing plant, and now they want to suspend Riley for it. Riley said he did not damage the equipment and that it was damaged when he started work.
Hey, good morning, Riley. Long time no see. How long you been working for this company?
30 years since I started.
30 years. You ever been disciplined before?
Not even once.
30 years you haven't been disciplined once? You gotta tell me what's going on.
Riley explains to Keith that when he came back to work, the equipment was already damaged, but it didn't affect his ability to do his job. Riley says he reported the equipment damage to the foreman, and the foreman instructed him that he should continue to work.
Riley, I need to know who was running that equipment on the shift before you.
It's usually Mark. You should check with the supervisor to make sure though.
Keith then meets with Mark to further investigate. Mark tells Keith that the equipment was damaged and that he reported it to the foreman. Keith then meets with the foreman, and the foreman confirms that both Riley and Mark let her know about the damaged equipment. Keith then gets statements from Riley, Mark, and the foreman. Next, Keith meets with the manager that wants to suspend Riley. The manager's only response is that she noticed that the equipment was damaged and that Riley was using it. Keith then provides written statements from Riley, Mark, and the foreman, and also provides the CBA, in which states the employer can only discipline employees with just cause. The manager disregards the information and suspends Riley for 3 days. You ask the manager to put it in writing, in which she does. Based on the scenario, the CBA was violated. The company did not have just cause to discipline Riley. At this point, there is a violation of the collective bargaining agreement, and a grievance would need to be filed. Although there were 3 different scenarios, the constants remain the same. 1. Find out what the problem is or allegation. 2. Investigate. And 3. Did it violate the contract? With that being said, remember, be quick to listen and slow to speak. Mahalo for watching. Coming soon, our next video presentation will be What is a Grievance? A violation of company policy and procedure, state and federal laws. Aloha.